Number 1. David Stratton. He was a film critic and historian with ties to both England and Australia. Over his 57-year career in Australia, he also built a reputation as a journalist, interviewer, educator, television figure, and producer. Stratton's work in the media spanned decades, including 28 years co-presenting television film review programs alongside Margaret Pomerantz, 33 years as a film reviewer for the Weekend Australian, and 35 years teaching film history. Died August 14th, he was 85 years. Died peacefully in hospital. Number 2. Derek Robinson. He was an American professional football player who played as a defensive end in the National Football League. A former Iowa Hawkeyes college athlete, he joined the San Diego Chargers in 2005 as an undrafted free agent. Robinson also spent time with the Miami Dolphins, Dallas Cowboys, and Cleveland Browns during his career. As a senior, he earned the Coach's Appreciation Award for Defense. He was born 1982 and died August 13, 2025. He was 43 years. Cause of death has not been revealed. Number 3. Derek Robinson. An American attorney and politician, he began representing Delaware's at-large seat in the U.S. House of Representatives in 1993. Over the course of his career with the Republican Party, he served as governor of Delaware from 1985, lieutenant governor from 1981, and entered state politics in 1967 as a member of the Delaware General Assembly. As of 2025, he is the most recent Republican to have held either the governorship or a congressional seat from the state. Died August 14, 2025. He was 86 years, due to 2 minor strokes. Number 4. Jackie Bezos. She was the mother of Jeff and Mark Bezos, known for providing the seed funding that helped launch Amazon.com. She also co-founded the Bezos Family Foundation and was active in philanthropy. After finishing high school, Jacqueline took a job as a secretary earning $190 per month and moved out of her parents' home to share an apartment with Jeff. She worked during the day and attended night classes, often bringing Jeff along with her. Died August 14th. She was 78 years. Number 5. The Great Wojo. Known in the ring as the Great Wojo, he was an American wrestler who transitioned from the amateur ranks to the professional circuit. In the 1980s, he became a prominent figure in the World Wrestling Association in Indianapolis, where he staged the well-known $10,000 challenge, offering a cash prize to anyone who could defeat him in a legitimate wrestling contest. Starting in 1983, Wojciechowski expanded his career by appearing in matches for both the American Wrestling Association and the World Wrestling Federation. Died August 12th, he was 73 years, due to heart attack. Number 6. David Thieme. An American designer and the son of artist and designer Anthony Thieme, he is remembered for his ownership of the Essex Overseas Petroleum Corporation. The company sponsored Team Lotus from 1979 to 1981 and served as Porsche's official entry in the 1979 24 Hours of Le Mans. Died August 12th, he was 83 years. Number 7. David Thieme. She was a Dutch actress whose career spanned several decades, featuring in theater productions as well as notable television series and films. She stepped away from acting in 2019. Following her graduation, Elsevier joined the Arnhem-based Company Theater. She made her stage debut in Tennessee Williams' Orpheus Descending, portraying Dolly Hama. In 2018, she marked 6 decades of performing on stage. Her film work included roles in Scratches in the Table, 1998, The Dress, 1996, Grimm, and Rocco and Schull, 2023. Died August 14th, he was 89 years. Died after a short illness. Number 8. Jerry Spence. An American trial lawyer and author, he was inducted into the Trial Lawyer Hall of Fame and established the Trial Lawyers College. Over his career, Spence achieved an unbroken record in criminal jury trials, whether serving as a prosecutor or defense attorney, and went without a civil trial loss from 1969 to 2010. Widely regarded as one of the most exceptional trial lawyers of the 20th century, legal scholar Richard Falk described him as a lawyer par excellence. Died August 13th, he was 96 years. Died at his home, California. Number 9. Lionel Taylor. He was an American football player and coach who competed professionally as a wide receiver, most notably for the Denver Broncos of the American Football League. Taylor topped the league in receptions in 5 of its first 6 seasons. Died August 6, 2025. He was 89 years. Causes not given. Number 10. Leonard Toe. An American entrepreneur and philanthropist, He held leadership roles as chairman and CEO of Citizens Communications and as chairman of Electric Lightwave. He was also a co-founder of Century Communications, a company later acquired by Adelphia Communications Corporation in 1999 for $5.2 billion, eventually integrating into Cablevision. Toh started his professional journey teaching at Columbia Business School, later transitioning into the private sector. Died August 10, 2025. He was 97 years. Number 11. Art Wander. He was a sports analyst for television and radio, as well as a former radio format programmer, based in Buffalo, New York. He began working at WKBW in 1956 as a news reporter. Died August 13th. He was 98 years. Number 1. Ronnie Rondell Jr. He was an esteemed American actor and stuntman whose decades-long career spanned film, television, live-action stunts, and notable cultural moments, most famously appearing on Pink Floyd's Wish You Were Here album cover. He was a veteran assistant director and actor involved in series like the Jack Benny program and films like Around the World in 80 Days, setting the stage for Ronnie's future career in entertainment. Throughout the 1960s to 1990s, he worked on over 100 feature films, including Spartacus, Diamonds Are Forever. Died August 12th. He was 88 years, confirmed by his family. Number 2. Cool John Ferguson. He was an American blues singer, guitarist, and songwriter who released 5 solo albums and contributed to about 20 others. Serving as director of creative development for the Music Maker Relief Foundation, he was also known for playing his guitar in an upside-down style. Widely regarded as a significant figure in the music scene, his talent has drawn comparisons to icons like Jimi Hendrix, Wes Montgomery, and Django Reinhardt. Beyond his solo work, he performed on the Tent Revival circuit and collaborated on recordings with LaFace Records. He was born 1953 and died August 12th. He was 71 years. Number 3. Tristan Rogers. He was an Australian actor, most recognized for his role as Robert Scorpio on the ABC soap opera General Hospital and for providing the voice of Jake in Disney's The Rescuers Down Under. His early career included appearances on Australian television, where he took short roles in the soap operas Bellbird, Number 96, 1974, and The Box. In 1970, he was part of the police drama The Linkmen as a regular cast member during its 13-episode run. He also featured in guest roles on series such as Barrier Reef, Division 4, and the miniseries Power Without Glory, 1976. Rogers played the lead role in the Cine award-winning short film Opportunity Knocks, which has been considered for development into a full-length feature. Died August 15th. He was 79 years due to lung cancer. Number 4. Dan Tana. A Serbian-American, he built a diverse career as a restaurateur, professional footballer, sports executive, actor, and producer. Tana is most recognized as the owner of his namesake restaurant, Dan Tana's, located in West Hollywood, California, and for his close ties with the football clubs Red Star Belgrade and Brentford FC. At the age of 12, he was noticed for his football talent and given the opportunity to join Red Star Belgrade as an apprentice. Died August 16th. He was 90 years. Number 5. Pippo Botto. He was an Italian television host, regarded as one of the most prominent in the country. His career lasted over 60 years and included presenting 13 editions of the Sanremo Music Festival, the record for a single presenter. Pippo made his first appearance on Italian television in 1959. In addition to his work as a television presenter, Botto took on the role of artistic director at the Teatro Stabile di Catania, beginning in 1989 and later became its president in 2000. He also pursued songwriting. Died August 16th. He was 89 years. Died due to infarction. Number 6. Greg Iles. An American writer from Mississippi, he authored 17 novels and a novella, producing works across several different genres. For a number of years, Iles was active as a guitarist, vocalist, and songwriter with the band Frankly Scarlet. Following his marriage, he left the group to concentrate on writing. His first novel, Spandau Phoenix, a thriller based on the life of Nazi war criminal Rudolf Hess, was published in 1992. He was born 1960 and died August 15th. He was 65 years, due to blood cancer. Number 7. Beryl Wine. He was an American-born Orthodox rabbi, author, and lecturer who wrote multiple books in both Hebrew and English on Jewish history. He also helped bring the subject to a wider audience through over 1,000 audio recordings, newspaper columns, and lectures delivered internationally. Throughout his life, he maintained personal and ideological connections with both modern Orthodox and Haredi Judaism. He was born 1934 and died August 16. He was 91 years, died after health issues for several years. Number 8. Vardan Bostanjian. An Armenian politician, he pursued his studies at Yerevan State University. From 1999 to 2003, Tumanyan served in the National Assembly as a member of the Prosperous Armenia Party. On May 12, 2007, he took on the role of ambassador for the National Assembly of Armenia. He was born 1949 and died August 17. He was 75 years, cause is not given. Number 9. Michael Sloan. He was an American writer and television producer, best recognized as the co-creator, alongside Richard Lindheim, of the CBS action crime drama series The Equalizer. Beyond his work on The Equalizer, he also contributed as a writer and producer to several other television shows, including Columbo, Harry O, Battlestar Galactica, and more. In 1978, he received a Primetime Emmy Award nomination for Outstanding Drama Series. He was born 1946 and died August 13. He was 78 years. Number 10. Terence Stamp. He was an English actor, often recognized for portraying refined villainous characters. In 1995, Empire listed him among the 100 sexiest film stars of all time. Over his career, he earned honors such as a Golden Globe, a Cannes Film Festival Award, and a Silver Bear, along with nominations for an Academy Award and 2 BAFTA Awards. Stamp rose to greater prominence through his portrayal of the villain General Zod in Superman, 1978, and its sequel Superman 2. In 2014, Stamp featured in Tim Burton's drama Big Eyes, acting alongside Amy Adams and Christoph Waltz. He was born 1938 and died August 17. He was 87 years. Number 1. Jack McClelland. An American poker professional, he worked as both a tournament director and player, with a career spanning more than 40 years. In the 1980s, he served as tournament director for the WSOP, later taking on the same role at the Bellagio beginning in 2002. In recognition of his impact on the game, he joined the Poker Hall of Fame in 2014. McClelland stepped down in 2013 following the World Poker Tour's 5-Diamond event. By March 2020, his career tournament earnings had surpassed $375,000. He was born 1951 and died August 18. He was 74 years, cause is not given. Number 2. Joe Karoff. An American graphic artist, he gained prominence through his poster work for films and his corporate logo designs. Karoff was responsible for the poster design of West Side Story, 1961, a piece that is sometimes incorrectly attributed to Saul Bass, who handled the animated opening titles. Karoff stepped away from graphic design in 2006, at the age of 85, and shifted his attention to painting and drawing, which were later featured in art shows. Died August 17. He was 103 years due to Joe Karoff. Number 3. Mark Curtin. A Canadian ice hockey professional, he competed in 266 NHL games during his career. His early hockey experience included time with the Wexford Warriors at the minor level, followed by junior play in the OMJHL with the Peterborough Petes, first coached by Roger Nielsen in 1975 and later by Gary Green through 1977. In addition to his NHL career, he played several years in the AHL with farm teams connected to his NHL organizations. Died August 17. He was 67 years, diagnosed with ALS. Number 4. Elon Dershowitz. Dershowitz, the son of lawyer Alan Dershowitz, was born in Cambridge, Massachusetts, on June 23, 1961. After graduating from Hampshire College, he worked with the audiovisual team at Harvard Business School. His career as a film producer includes projects such as Reversal of Fortune, 1990, and The Whole Truth, 2015. Died August 17. He was 64 years, died after suffering a stroke. Number 5. Jules Whitcover. An American journalist and author, Whitcover worked as a political columnist for 50 years. His reporting appeared in outlets such as the Baltimore Sun, Washington Star, Los Angeles Times, and the Washington Post. With fellow journalist Jack Gurmand, he penned the nationally syndicated column Politics Today for over 2 decades. His work as a campaign reporter was highlighted in Timothy Krause's 1972 book The Boys on the Bus, and Howard Kurtz later referred to him as a journalistic institution. Died August 16. He was 98 years, due to cardiovascular disease. Number 6. Bill Williams. An American broadcast journalist, he held the title of Anchor Emeritus at WBIR-TV and also worked as a special reporter, beginning his tenure with the station in 1977. In 1980, he launched a weekly WBIR segment titled Monday's Child, which highlighted children in need of adoption. Through the feature, more than 1,000 children were Williams retired from the station in December 2000 but returned to the anchor desk in 2006 after his successor departed. Later that year, he stepped down once again, taking on the role of anchor emeritus. He was born 1934 and died August 18th. He was 91 years. Number 7. Deng Meyer. He was an American basketball player who began his college career at the University of North Dakota, competing as a forward from 2023 to 2025. At the time of his death, he was set to continue his career with the University of Nebraska in the upcoming season. In 2025, Deng Meyer moved to the University of Nebraska-Omaha as a graduate transfer for what would have been his final year of eligibility. He was born 2002 and died August 18th. He was 22 years, died in a drowning incident. Number 8. Alvaro Picardi. An Italian actor and director, he became known for his work in television, including a 1959 production of Treasure Island by Anton Giulio Maggiano, in which he played Jim Hawkins. His film career included the 1968 release Italian Secret Service. He was born 1941 and died August 18th. He was 84 years, cause is not given. Number 9. Jamshid Sharifi. An American composer, conductor, musician, and record producer, he earned a Tony Award during his career. His musical training started early, with classical piano studies at age 5. He later expanded his skills, adding guitar and drums at 9 and flute at 10. After completing his studies at Berklee, Sharifi worked under the guidance of trumpeter Herb Pomeroy, who had performed with Charlie Parker. Following graduation, Pomeroy invited him to take over as director of the MIT Festival Jazz Ensemble, a position Pomeroy himself had held for more than 2 decades. He was born 1960 and died August 15th. He was 64 years, due to cancer. Number 10. Sonia Klopfer. She was an American figure skater and later became a coach. During her career, she earned 2 medals at the World Championships and captured the U.S. national title in 1951. At the 1950 U.S. Championships, Klopfer claimed the silver medal in the senior division. That result earned her a place at her first World Championships in Wembley,
comfortable ride मिल रही है fuel economy
where she
बहुत
placed
ही
5th
ज़्यादा बेहतर
overall. Died August 7th. She was 90 years. Number 11. Guy Patrick Saint-Derican. He was a French actor and screenwriter, recognized for his work in both film and television. His writing credits include several productions such as Maigret and Spiral. As an actor, he appeared in 3 films directed by Mia Hansen-Løve. Died August 18th. He was 75 years. Number 1. Frank Caprio. He was an American jurist and political figure who held the position of Chief Judge at the Providence, Rhode Island Municipal Court. He also served as chairman of the Rhode Island Board of Governors for Higher Education. His courtroom proceedings were featured on the television program Caught in Providence, and he occasionally appeared on the series Parking Wars in connection with traffic-related cases. The Caught in Providence YouTube channel has attracted more than 2.9 million subscribers. He received his bachelor's degree from Providence College in 1958. Following his graduation, he worked as a teacher of American government at Hope High School in Providence. He was born 1936 and died August 20th. He was 88 years, due to pancreatic cancer. Number 2. Michael Antunes. He was an American saxophonist, best known for performing on tenor saxophone with John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band. He also appeared as the band's saxophonist in the 1983 film Eddie and the Cruisers and its sequel, Eddie and the Cruisers 2, Eddie Lives. During the 1970s, Antunes became a member of John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band, a rock group based in Rhode Island. He later appeared on screen as the band's saxophonist in the film Eddie and the Cruisers and reprised the role in its sequel. He was born 1940 and died August 19th. He was 85 years, due to kidney failure. Number 3. Harvey Glatt. He was a Canadian music industry figure who worked as a promoter, manager, broadcaster, retailer of records and instruments, and owner of a record label. Glatt developed an interest in music at a young age and was regularly reading Billboard magazine by the time he was 13. His professional involvement with the music industry began in the early 1950s, when he worked as a broadcaster at Clarkson College and later with CFRA Radio in Ottawa. In 1977, he introduced Chez FM, an Ottawa radio outlet devoted to rock music and known for featuring performers from Canada alongside artists from abroad. He was born 1934 and died August 19th. He was 91 years. Number 4. Humberto Calzada. He was a Cuban-American visual artist who settled in Miami, Florida, in 1960. In 1976, Calzada chose to devote himself fully to painting. Much of his work depicts Cuban architecture, with a focus on Havana's colonial and neoclassical buildings. Calzada's artwork is represented in a variety of museums, and is also held in public, corporate, and private collections. He was born 1944 and died August 17th. He was 81 years, cause is not given. Number 5. John Joannopoulos. An American physicist, he was best known for his contributions to condensed matter theory. He held the Francis Wright Davis Professorship in Physics at MIT and earned recognition from several major organizations, including election to the National Academy of Sciences and the American Academy of Arts and Sciences, and fellowship in both the APS and AAAS. He also held the position of director at the Institute for Soldier Nanotechnologies. He was born 1947 and died August 17th. He was 78 years, due to cancer. Number 6. Stuart Kornfeld. An American academic, he taught medicine at Washington University in St. Louis and specialized in glycobiology research. After graduating from Ladue Horton Watkins High School in 1954, he studied at Dartmouth College, receiving an AB in 1958. He went on to earn his medical degree from Washington University in 1962. In 1959, he wed Rosalind Hawk, then a doctoral student at the same institution. He was born 1936 and died August 17th. He was 89 years, due to Parkinson's disease. Number 11. Humpy Wheeler. An American motorsports figure and actor, he served as president and general manager of Charlotte Motor Speedway in Concord, North Carolina. Before that role, Wheeler worked in publicity for a number of firms. He earned a reputation as a leading promoter in both stock car and IndyCar racing. Wheeler is often considered a pioneer in motorsports promotion. During his years as a promoter and general manager, he became well known for staging creative events and publicity stunts to draw attention to Charlotte Motor Speedway and its races. Died August 20th, he was 86 years due to natural causes. Number 12. James Dobson. An American evangelical Christian author and psychologist. He established Focus on the Family and served as its leader from 1977 to 2010. Prominent during the 1980s as an advocate of conservative social views, he was labeled by the New York Times as the country's most influential evangelical leader, and by Slate as a successor to Jerry Falwell and Pat Robertson. Focus on the Family was founded by him in 1977, and under his leadership it grew into a major multimedia enterprise by the 1990s. Died August 21st, he was 89 years. Number 13. Vivian Ayres Allen. She was active as a poet, playwright, cultural activist, and museum curator, in addition to her work as a classicist. Allen's writing style in poetry often resembled prose paragraphs and was distinguished by her reliance on dashes and ellipses. She was born 1923 and died August 21st. She was 102 years. Number 1. Ron Turcotte. He was a Canadian jockey in thoroughbred horse racing, most recognized for riding Secretariat, the champion that secured the U.S. Triple Crown in 1973. He started out in 1960 at E.P. Taylor's Winfield's farm in Toronto, working as a hot walker before quickly moving into the saddle and collecting wins. During his apprenticeship, he guided Winfield's Northern Dancer to the horse's first career victory. His reputation grew further when he captured the 1965 Preakness Stakes riding Tom Rolfe. Died August 22nd, he was 84 years due to natural causes. Number 2. Brent Hinds. An American musician, he gained recognition as the lead guitarist for Mastodon, a heavy metal band formed in Atlanta. In the group, he performed alongside Bill Kelliher on guitar and contributed vocals together with Troy Sanders and Brandaler. Hinds also performed as lead guitarist and vocalist for the surfabilly group Fiend Without a Face. Beyond that, he took part in several other projects, such as the classic rock acts The Blood Vessels, West End Motel, and others. Died August 20th, he was 51 years. Died in a traffic collision while riding a motorcycle. Number 3. Malcolm Margolin. He was an American writer and publisher who also served as executive director of Heyday Books, a non-profit cultural and publishing organization. Margolin wrote and edited a number of works, among them The Ohlone Way, Indian Life in the San Francisco-Monterey Bay Area. He frequently gave lectures and also acted as a mentor and advisor to other figures in publishing. In 2001, he helped establish the Inlandia Institute, a literary organization located in California. Died August 20th, He was 84 years, due to Parkinson's disease. Number 4. Aesop the Black Wolf. He was an American rapper. Aesop, also known as Aesop the Black Wolf and Black Aesop, began his career in Fresno, California, before becoming a prominent figure in the West Coast underground hip-hop scene. In the mid-1990s, he became one of the founding members of the independent hip-hop collective Living Legends, alongside Sunspot Johns and others. Aesop remained active as a performer, recording artist, and cultural figure throughout his career. Died August 18th, he was 51 years. Causes not given. Number 5. Walt Piatkowski. Piatkowski's basketball career started at Toledo Woodward High School before he went on to excel at Bowling Green State University, earning Converse Honorable Mention All-American recognition in 1968. Later that year, he joined the American Basketball Association, signing with the Denver Rockets. In 1969, after averaging 12.2 points per game, he was named to the ABA All-Rookie team. Died August 18th, he was 80 years. Causes not given. Number 6. Eric Midwinter. An English academic, broadcaster, and writer, he was active as a consumer campaigner and commentator on social policy. He was also noted for his historical work on cricket and his expertise in British comedy. From 1984 until 1996, he served as chairman of the London Regional Passengers Committee, a government-appointed body overseeing public transport. Beginning in 1980, he also held the position of director at the Center for Policy on Aging. Died August 8, 2025, he was 93 years. Number 7. Dame Annette Brooke. She was a politician with the British Liberal Democrats and represented Mid Dorset and North Poole in Parliament from the 2001 general election until 2015. Elected in 2001, she became the first woman chosen as an MP for Dorset in a general election. By the time she stepped down, Brooke held the distinction of being the longest-serving female MP in the Liberal Democrats' history. In 2001, party leader Charles Kennedy appointed her as a Liberal Democrat whip as well as spokeswoman on home affairs. Died August 20th, she was 78 years. Number 8. Michael Antunes. He was an American musician best known as a tenor saxophonist with John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band. He also appeared on screen as the band's sax player in the 1983 film Eddie and the Cruisers and later reprised the role in its sequel, Eddie and the Cruisers 2. Eddie Lives. Alongside his work with John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band, beginning in 2004, Antunes also performed with Ernie and the Automatics, a blues group that featured former members of Boston, the J. Giles Band, and Peter Wolf's backing band. Died August 19th, he was 85 years due to kidney failure. Number 9. Charles Plosser. He was an American economist who became president of the Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia in 2006. As a scholar in macroeconomics, he gained recognition for his research on real business cycles, a concept he developed together with John B. Long, Jr. At the same time, he held the position of John M. Olin Distinguished Professor of Economics and Public Policy at the school. Plosser additionally spent more than 2 decades as co-editor of the Journal of Monetary Economics. Died August 14, 2025, he was 76 years. Number 10. Jacques Marshall. He was a French actor, theater director, and politician. In July 2020, he became a Paris councillor with responsibility for the overseas territories, and in November 2022, he was chosen as deputy mayor of Paris overseeing the same portfolio. Marshall appeared in several feature films, among them Noir et Blanc, 1986, Street of No Return, and Omnibus, 1992. He also worked as a French voice actor, dubbing performances of international stars such as Denzel Washington. He was born 1955 and died August 13th, he was 69 years, due to pancreatic cancer. Number 1. Forrest Lucas. He was an American entrepreneur best known as the founder of Lucas Oil. At 19, he purchased his first truck, and by the age of 21 he had acquired a semi-trailer. He went on to work for Mayflower Transit before building a fleet of more than a dozen trucks and moving into freight brokerage. After the freight industry was deregulated in 1980, he became the first to secure a full license to operate deliveries across all 48 states. He established Lucas Oil in 1988, and 3 decades later, in 2018, went on to create Forrest Films, a motion picture production company. He was born 1942 and died August 23rd. He was 83 years. No cause was given. Number 2. Jerry Adler. He was an American actor recognized for both film and television roles. On the big screen, his credits included Manhattan Murder Mystery, The Public Eye, In Her Shoes, and Prime. On television, he was best known for portraying Herman Heshrabkin in The Sopranos, Howard Lyman in The Good Wife and its spin-off The Good Fight, Mr. Wicker, the building superintendent in Mad About You, Sam Stewart, the father of Bob Saget's character in Raising Dad, and Fire Chief Sidney Feinberg in Rescue Me. Adler entered the theater scene in 1950, beginning as a stage manager on shows that included Of the Icing and My Fair Lady. Over time, he moved into the role of production supervisor, working on numerous Broadway productions such as The Apple Tree, Black Comedy/White Lies, Dear World, Coco, 6RMS Riv Vu, Annie, and I Remember Mama. His first opportunity as a director came in 1974 with the Sammy Cahn review Words and Music. He later directed the 1976 revival of My Fair Lady, which earned him a nomination for a Drama Desk Award. His directing career also encompassed the 1976 play Checking Out and the ill-fated 1981 musical The Little Prince and The Aviator. Died August 23rd, he was 96 years, no cause was given. Number 3. Stanislav Sojka. He was a Polish musician known for his work as a jazz and pop singer, pianist, and composer. His performing career started at the age of 7 as a boy soprano with the Gliwice Cathedral Choir. During the same period, he studied violin as a second-grade student at the State Musical School in Gliwice. In November 1978, he first performed professionally, taking the stage at Warsaw's National Philharmonic Hall during the Jazz at the Philharmonic series. Died August 21st, he was 66 years due to heart attack. Number 4. Stanislav Sojka. He was an American folk musician, musicologist, and collector of songs. Hickerson worked as a lecturer and researcher while also performing, with much of his activity centered in New York, Michigan, and around Chicago. In 1960, Hickerson combined a Ukrainian folk source with verses he had written, forming the foundation of Where Have All the Flowers Gone, a song he developed in collaboration with Pete Seeger. Died August 17th, he was 89 years, causes not given. Number 5. Larry Gilstrom. He was a Canadian guitarist, songwriter, and producer in the heavy metal genre. Best known as the co-founder and lead guitarist of Kick-Axe. He helped shape the group into one of Canada's leading metal bands of the 1980s. Gilstrom's guitar playing was a defining element of Kick-Axe's style as the group established itself within the North American metal scene. Their first studio release, Vices, 1984, entered the Billboard 200 and featured singles including On the Road to Rock and Heavy Metal Shuffle. Gilstrom gave his last live performance with Kick-Axe in November 2024, appearing in Regina. Died August 4th, he was 70 years due to cancer. Number 6. John Lawler. He was an American actor and assistant director. He gained recognition for playing Supervisor Leonard Marsh in the television series Phyllis, 1976, and later for his role as Headmaster Stephen Bradley in The Facts of Life, 1979. In a 1980s television commercial for Malto-Meal hot cereal, he portrayed a father addressing his son's imaginary friend and delivered the line, "Good stuff, Maynard," which went on to become a well-known catchphrase. Died February 2025, he was 83 years. Number 7. Baiko Batawamungu. He was an Austrian boxer, born in Stanleyville, Belgian Congo. He represented Austria in the super heavyweight division at the 1988 Summer Olympics in Seoul, where he lost his opening match to American boxer Riddick Bowe. In his homeland, Batawamungu practiced wrestling and had been set to represent Zaire in that sport at the 1976 Summer Olympics in Montreal, but the nation withdrew from the games for economic reasons. Died August 24th, 2025, he was 68 years. Number 8. Richard Habert. A Swedish screenwriter and director, he began his career in 1974 when one of his plays was broadcast on radio. Habert began his career in writing and as an assistant director before stepping into directing in 1978. In the 1980s, he went on to both write and direct a series of television productions, including The 12 Months of Summer, which earned international acclaim, as well as Age Unknown and The 15th Chieftain. He made his feature film debut in 1993 with Spring of Joy. Died August 24th, 2025, he was 74 years. Number 9. Rex Holman. An American performer in both acting and music, he gained wider recognition by the stage name Rex Holman. Holman's first screen role came in 1959 on the anthology show The Millionaire. A year later, he entered films with Ma Barker's Killer Brood, 1960. He went on to feature multiple times in the Western series Gunsmoke, beginning with the episode titled Small Water. Died January 2025, he was 89 years. Number 1. Jerry Harrison. During the 1970s through the 1990s, he worked as a football commentator on ITV. Later, he moved into television management, becoming a senior executive at TWI, the company responsible for producing broadcasts of Premier League football, international tennis, golf, and other sports. He stepped down from this position in 2007. Harrison entered the BBC competition Find a Commentator in 1969. Died August 23, 2025. He was 89 years due to lung condition. Number 2. Frank Price. He was known both as a television writer and as a film studio executive. His career included leadership posts as head of Universal TV, president and subsequently chairman and CEO of Columbia Pictures, and president of Universal Pictures. In the 1960s, he was instrumental in introducing the made-for-television film and the 90-minute miniseries style, exemplified by The Virginian, 1962. As studio president, Price supervised or approved the production of several notable films of the 1980s, including Out of Africa, 1985, which won the Academy Award for Best Picture, as well as Tootsie, 1982, Gandhi, 1982, and The Karate Kid, 1984. Died August 25, 2025. He was 95 years, due to natural causes. Number 3. Jim Murray. He was an American professional football executive, best known as the co-founder of the Ronald McDonald House and as general manager of the Philadelphia Eagles of the National Football League. A native of West Philadelphia, he later served as president of Jim Murray Limited, a sports promotion and marketing firm. Murray began his career in sports administration with the Tidewater Tides of baseball's South Atlantic League. In 1969, he joined the Philadelphia Eagles public relations staff and was promoted to administrative assistant 2 years later. He was born 1938 and died August 25. He was 87 years. Number 4. Joseph I. Castro. He was an American academic who served as the 8th Chancellor of the California State University system. Prior to that, he was the 8th president of California State University, Fresno, becoming both the first California native and the first Mexican-American to hold the position. In 2016, he received the Oatley Award from the Mexican government for his contributions to the Mexican and Mexican-American community. He was born 1966 and died August 24th. He was 58 years, due to cancer. Number 5. Stuart Preble. He was a British television executive who served as chairman of Storyvault Films and held chief executive roles at ITV, Granada Sky Broadcasting, and ITV Digital. He was nominated for a BAFTA Television Award for Best Factual Series for World in Action and received the Royal Television Society Award for Best Factual Series for Network First. In March 2002, he was serving as CEO of ITV Digital when the company entered administration. He was born 1951 and died August 21st. He was 74 years, due to pancreatic cancer. Number 6. Veronica Ekagui. She was a Spanish actress. She made her feature film debut in 2006, playing the title role in the drama My Name is Juani. She went on to appear in films including My Prison Yard, 2008, My Heart Goes Boom, The Offering, and others. She also appeared in the television series Fortitude, Trust, 2018, Intimacy, and Love You to Death, 2025. In 2021, she made her directorial debut with the short film She-Wolf Totem, which earned her the Goya Award for Best Fictional Short Film. She was born 1983 and died August 24th. She was 42 years, due to cancer. Number 7. Angela Mortimer. She was an English world number 1 tennis player who won 3 major singles titles: the 1955 French Championships, the 1958 Australian Championships, and the 1961 Wimbledon Championships, the latter at the age of 29 while being partially deaf. She partnered with Coughlin to reach the women's doubles final at the 1958 Australian Championships. That same year, she and Peter Newman advanced to the mixed doubles final at the tournament, which remained her only appearance in a major mixed doubles final. She was born 1932 and died August 25th. She was 93 years. Number 8. Reggie Carroll. He was an American actor and stand-up comedian. He was best known for his high-energy performances on the comedy circuit, his appearance on Showtime at the Apollo, and roles in television productions including The Parkers. Carroll was also recognized for his stand-up special Knockout Kings of Comedy, 2023. He began performing comedy in local clubs before gaining recognition on the national stage. In 2022, Carroll acted in the television film Rent and Go. He maintained an active presence on social media, where he had over 160,000 followers on Instagram. Died August 20th. He was 52 years due to gunshot wounds. Number 9. Maurice Tempelsman. He was a diamond merchant and magnate of Belgian-American background, remembered for his enduring relationship with Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, America's 35th First Lady. In addition, he held a partnership role in Leon Templesman and Son, an investment business engaged in real estate and venture capital. Died August 23rd, he was 95 years due to a fall. Number 10. Luis Lucas. A Portuguese actor, he took part in a range of feature films over the course of his career, including Alexander E. Rosa, 1978. His career included voiceover roles with contributions to animation and dubbing, notably in A Demanda Duar. Died August 24th, he was 73 years due to heart attack.